Hey there my peeps, I bring you yet again another prediction game video. This time it's for the pre-show match. It's going to be 3MB, 3-man band, Heath Slater and Jinder Mahal I believe, versus Tyson Kidd and Justin Gabriel. Now initially this wasn't the match we were going to get at the pre-show. Initially at the pre-show it was supposed to be 3MB versus Team Cobra, Santino Marella and Zack Ryder. But then out of nowhere they just changed the matchup. And yeah, instead of Team Cobra versus 3MB, we get 3MB versus Justin Gabriel and Tyson Kidd. Why the change? I don't know. I'm not sure. So you know, I had recorded the Team Cobra versus 3MB simulation on WWE13, and then I found out the match changed, so I had to redo the match and download a Tyson Kidd created character, which is the one you see right now. He didn't have the proper moveset once I downloaded him, so what I did is I also downloaded a Tyson Kidd moveset and put it as his moveset. Anyways, enough about the Tyson Kidd created character. So this Sunday at the pre-show, we're gonna see our current favorite faction, or you know, at least my current favorite faction or stable in the WWE, 3MB in action. You know, of course, it is my favorite stable because it's the only stable going on right now. And I'm a fan of 3MB, you know. I was a fan of Heath Slater too, not initially though. You know, once he started on NXT and got on the main roster, I wasn't really a fan of Heath Slater. When I started being a fan of Heath Slater though was when he started calling out the legends, I believe. That's when he really got entertaining. At that point, I became a fan of one-man band, baby! Trying to copy Heath Slater there with that. But anyways, yeah, I'm a fan of Heath Slater, and who would have thought that Heath Slater, out of all the NXT members, or out of all the guys in the mid-card scene, would end up being the leader of a group, you know, a group of superstars, a group of wrestlers like that. I would have never thought this would happen, and when it did happen, when this all started, when I think it was a match between Brodus Clay and Heath Slater, and during or after the matchup, Jinder Mahal and Drew McIntyre came out and just started attacking Clay with Heath Slater, and at that time I thought, okay, maybe this is the start of a faction. And I thought maybe Jinder Mahal was going to be the leader of that stable, but no. Instead, Heath Slater was the leader. And right now, thinking about it, you know, I'm happy Heath Slater is the leader of this faction. It actually makes sense, seeing as how the team is called 3MB, the 3-man band, and he used to call himself, and still calls himself, the 1-man band. So, yeah. And, you know, we haven't had a stable like this, a mid-card stable or low-card stable, in a very, very long time. You know, the most recent stables were all main event stables involving guys like Randy Orton. Then you had Nexus, which was comprised of mid-card guys, but it was a main event stable because you had Wade Barrett, the leader, you know, fighting for that WWE Championship, and you know, they were always interfering in mostly main event matches. So that was a unique stable right there, the Nexus stable. You had like these guys just debuting, you know, on the main roster and being a main stable, a main event stable. Now with 3MB though, what's cool about this is that the mid card now kind of has the option of more storylines because you have this stable in the mid card. So there's some focus on the mid-card scene there, and I know some people were complaining for a while that, you know, in terms of the mid-card guys, they really didn't have any storylines, but now, with the addition of this table, it really adds to the mid-card. And what if, you know, we could have Heath Slater as the IC champion or US champion. Actually, if he wins a secondary title, I predict maybe the IC championship, since the US title is currently held by Antonio Cesaro, and I don't think Heath Slater would take that championship off another heel, Antonio Cesaro. So I could definitely see him maybe take that championship off Kofi Kingston and have Jinder Mahal and Drew McIntyre help him out with that victory. And Drew and Jinder Mahal could become tag team champions or something like that. So that would be like, they would be dominating the whole mid-card scene. But anyways, as far as who I think is going to win this match and why, I've already stated that I think 3MB is going to win this match. Why? Simply because they're just starting off. I don't think they're going to lose, 3MB is going to lose a match this soon after, you know, I guess forming their faction. And honestly, that's pretty much it as far as reasons why I think 3MB is going to win this match. So with that said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, you can click that like button. I'd really appreciate it. And I'm out. See ya.